Hello guys, as you all know, at the end of every week, I do a weekly breakdown of the trades I took that week. For this week, I was able to take only two trades, one in BTCUSD and one in XAUUSD. So let's dive into the chart and see how I was able to cash those two trades. So this is the trade I took this week on BTCUSD. As you can see, 1:10, and this was the trade I was able to take on BTCUSD last week. So if you don't know how I was able to cash this entry, go back to my last video. I broke down how I was able to cash this entry on BTCUSD. So let me just delete this one. So for us to understand this trade, I started from what? From the daily time frame. So let's go back to the daily time frame. So as you can see in the daily time frame, as you can see here in the daily time frame, market was what? Market was bullish. As you can see, higher high, higher low, higher high. Then market did what? Market took out this low. So the moment market took out this low, market was telling us that what? We are in a downtrend for now. We are in a downtrend for now. So the next thing is to start looking for what? For sales. To start looking for sale. And as you can see, market pulled up again and took out this low. Took out this low again. So the moment market took out this low again, I knew that what? The sellers were becoming stronger in the market. The sellers were becoming what? Stronger in the market. So the next thing is what? Is to look for a way to enter for the sell. The next thing is to look for a way to enter for the sell. And if you look at here, you will see another block here on the daily time frame. You see another block. So the next thing I did was what? I say, since market has broken this level here, let me just wait. When market pulls back to this other block, I'll go over to my 1 hour time frame. I'll go over to my, let me say, confirmation time frame. That's 30 minutes, 1 hour, and 2 hours for BTC. I will go over to my confirmation time frame and what? And look for entry. If I see any entry, I will enter. So as you can see, the moment market touch this 1 hour order block, I move over to what? To 1 hour for what? For my confirmation. So here, as you can see, in 1 hour, the moment market tap that other block, market do what? Market broke this level here. That's market broke this level. This is what? This MSS change of what? Character. So market is telling us that's what? Market is telling us we are no longer what? Bullish. We are what? Bearish. Let me see. As you can see, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, then higher high. Market took out this low. So the moment market took out this low, market was telling us that what? We are no longer bullish, we are what? Bearish. Why? Because in an uptrend, market is not permitted to take out lows. Take note, in an uptrend, market is not permitted to take out what? Lows. So now that we have seen our break of change of character, the next thing is what? Is to look for our inducement. The next thing is to look for what? Our inducement. So what is an inducement? An inducement is the first valid pullback after a break of structure. The first valid pullback after a break of structure. And as you can see, when market broke this structure, here, market pulled back and start selling again. So this pullback here, what is my inducement? This small pullback here is my what? Is my inducement. You can name it what? Inducement. So after getting my inducement, the next thing is what? Is to look for what? The nearest order block or breaker block to sell from. The nearest order block or breaker block close to my inducement to sell from. So as you can see, after the inducement, this other block here is the closest one. So I put my entry at this other block, and as you can see, the moment market came, it tapped it, he sold, then came and took me out with a wick and went straight to my what? To my TP. So this trade was a loss for me. I didn't make any money from this trade, even though it hit my TP, but the market took me out already before going to my TP. So this is the trade I took on BTC. Then for XAUUSD, that's good. This is the trade I took on XAUUSD. This is the trade, as you can see. As you can see here, market has been selling. Market has been selling. As you can see, lower low, lower high, lower low again, then lower high. The market came again, give us another lower low. Let me come. Market give us another what? Lower low. When market give us this lower low, it came again, lower high, lower low again. Then the market came back again, taking out this high. So the moment market took out this high, I know that market is no longer selling. Market has changed structure. Market is now buying. So the next thing is to look for way to enter for this buy. Is to look for ways to enter this buy. So what I did was to map out possible zones market can start buying from. And when I mean zone, when I mean zone, I mean order blocks and breaker blocks. So this is a breaker block here. So I map out this breaker block. I say if market comes here and gives me confirmation, I will buy. In 4 hours, there's an order block here in 4 hours. Here, there's an order block here in 4 hours. So I also map out this breaker block here in 4 hours. So if market should come here and gives me confirmation, I will buy. Or see this order block in 2 hours. This order block, I also map it out. So I was expecting market, the moment market broke this side, I was expecting market to come and react to either this breaker block or this breaker block or this order block. So if market comes to any of them and gives me the confirmation that I'm looking for, I will enter for the buy. And as you can see, the moment market came to this 2 hours order block, what I did was I moved down to my lower time frame for for my confirmation, to know if I will see any confirmation. And take note, in gold, my confirmations are 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, or even 2 hours safe on gold. So when market came to this breaker block, I moved towards to 15 minutes. My confirmation happened on 15 minutes. So I came to the 15 minutes. Let me delete this. I came to the 15 minutes time frame for my confirmation. And as you can see, in 15 minutes, market was selling. Market lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low again. The market did what? Market took out this high. Remember what I told you, on a downtrend, market is not permitted to take out highs. So the moment market took out this high, market has changed structure. Market is telling us that I'm about to buy. I'm about to start buying. So the next thing I did was to look out for my inducement. And remember, I told you the inducement, and inducement is a pullback. So look at this inducement, look at this pullback here. I use it as my inducement. This pullback here, I use it as my inducement. So after mapping my inducement, the next thing is to map my order block or breaker block. And as you can see here, this is the only order block here. So I map out this order block here. I was expecting market to start buying from this order block, and as you can see, immediately market came, it tapped this order block and went straight to my TP. It went straight to my TP. So this 1:6.9, almost 1:7. In fact, let me say 1:7R. So this was how I was able to cash this trade on trade buying. So right now, what am I expecting on gold? What am I expecting on gold right now? What I'm expecting on gold is for market to if market comes here to this order block here, I'll go over to my 15 minutes, 30 minutes for confirmation. And on this zone, if I see a lower time frame confirmation, if I see a confirmation, that's a change of character. If I see a confirmation here, I will enter for the buy. But if there's no change of character and market should block the zone, no problem. I will be looking for another possible entry. Another possible entry will be at this 1 hour, will be at this 4 hour order block. As you can see here, in 4 hours, there's an order block here. So I'll wait for market to come to this order block. If market did not expect this one, I'll wait for market to come to this order block and give me confirmation. If you give me confirmation, I will see buy to this level. So this is what I'm still expecting on XAUUSD. So I hope you learned something in this video. So please subscribe and share.